Welcome to the first ever multi-review on this channel. In this series, I will always review multiple coasters in one video, though I won't go in depth with them, because I just didn't ride some of the coasters in these reviews often enough. Sometimes I just got one ride on them, so those reviews will be just based on one ride, and I will only talk about them a little bit and then give them a final score, so no stats and no unread video to talk about here. And now I will start the series off with the 4 B&M coasters located at Cedar Point, starting with Valraven. Valraven is a B&M dive coaster that opened in 2016 as the tallest, fastest and longest dive coaster in the world. And though the layout is impressive for a dive coaster this size, the restraints kill the ride, because this has the all the B&M vest restraints, and honestly, they completely kill off the ride. Before riding dive coasters with vest restraints, I thought, now, what would they do? But after riding Valraven, I have ridden Valkyria and Yukon's Tracker before Valraven, I knew, okay, these vest restraints suck, because you don't get any airtime or zero G feeling. It's just they are pretty comfortable, but they're just pretty tight, so honestly this coaster isn't really fun. As a score, I only give it a 7, because it's a pretty tame coaster, it's not really intense and there isn't anything special about it, so yeah, a 7. Now let's come to Gatekeeper, the park's massive B&M wing coaster. It's the largest, fastest, longest wing coaster in the world, and other than Valraven, this thing is still a record holder. But this is a perfect example of the ride that shouldn't break records, because the wing coaster Flug der Dämonen at Heide Park, much smaller and much shorter than this, is about better in every category. It doesn't have a near miss element like Gatekeeper has, but it's way more intense, because Gatekeeper is the most forceless coaster I've ever ridden, and it's not even perfectly smooth on top. Like, the vest restraints are comfortable and the ride itself is smooth, but there are some bumps. The only ride on it that I got was in the back row, right side, and honestly, I didn't like this ride. It was just way too tame. I mean, a ride needs some force. I know some people don't like it if a ride is too forceful, but this ride didn't have any zero G feeling or airtime, and not even any other force, so this ride sucks. 5 out of 10. Now let's come to a better B&M. Raptor, the beam and inverted coaster at Cedar Point. This coaster is pretty good. It's smooth for its age, because it's actually the oldest B&M at the park. It's pretty intense, it's pretty long. It's a good ride. It could have been more intense if you ask me, but it's still a fun coaster. I don't want to talk about it for too long, because there isn't anything special about it, but still, I think it should get a 7.5 out of 10. It's really nothing too special, but you shouldn't miss it out either. But one of the better B&M inverts out there? Honestly, I don't think so. I do prefer Black Mamba and Banshee, so yeah, it's still a fun coaster, that's for sure. Let's come to the last B&M at the park, Rougarou. In 2015, the stand-up coaster Mantis was converted to a floorless coaster called Rougarou now. This thing isn't the largest, it has 4 inversions, but it's probably my favorite B&M at the park, because it's pretty intense and the layout is pretty nice. The inversions are really fun. I didn't get any headbanging, and I was able to jump in the back row without waiting in line. That was a good experience. I also got only one ride on this, but it was still a very fun experience. To me, this is the definition of a fun coaster. Another good aspect about this coaster, some people complain about it, but I love the roar. It's getting, like Raptor, a 7.5 out of 10. This and Raptor are the only good B&Ms at the park. The other ones really suck. And now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Tell me if you want to see a second one of those reviews. Bye.